announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, so for this class, as you know, if you don't have a shelving or wall piece handy, it would be a good idea to have a chair, for example, something that you can utilize to support some of these balance navigations. All right, so just take a moment, set yourself up, and we get started. Let us start. Both hands first. Shake, 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 shake. Out, away from the body. Letting go of your habitual holding. Letting go of all the tension in your wrist. In front of the body. Shake, 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 shake. Just do your best. One hand up, one hand down. Shaking, 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 shaking. And we switch. Shake, 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 shake. Very nice. On your mirror image, your right foot is in the front, left leg is in the back. Two pockets should be nicely horizontally aligned to each other, right? Both hands will come to the top of your right hip. And let's go for use your hand first. A little pulsatory motion. Shaking, 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 shaking. Top of that femur bone there. Letting go of your habitual tension. Almost like you're charging up a little bit. Shake, 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 shake. Bending that front knee slightly. We're going for hip lubrication. Your clockwise cycle first. Clockwise circle, clockwise circle, clockwise circle, clockwise circle. Then we have anti-clockwise cycle, anti-clockwise circle, anti-clockwise circle, anti-clockwise circle. Both hands, one on each side, bend both knees slightly, both hips will follow. Clockwise circle, clockwise circle, clockwise circle, clockwise circle, and going for anti-clockwise circle, anti-clockwise circle, anti-clockwise circle, anti-clockwise circle. One hand in the front, one hand in the back, and just feel that pulsatory motion. And your hip joint and swing your hands forward and back, forward and back. I'll turn to the side so you can see my frame. All right, if this starts to feel comfortable, let's pay attention to the space behind you. That means you look for the hand behind you. Look for the hand behind you. Let the cervical spine, your thoracic spine, and the lumbar spine become a single unit. Pulsatory motion, shake, 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 shake. And just in that gyratory motion, we start to open up the rib cage, open up your intercostal muscle there. Once you release now, same place, your right leg is still in the front, left leg is in the back. Both hands will come to your right hip. Here we go, easy does it. Tap, 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 tap. We go downstairs. From the upper leg, we're going for a nice stimulatory tapping, looking down. Only as far down as the body allows. We're going now, tapping, 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 down, 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 down. And we're going then tapping, boom, 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 and tapping down. Only as far down as the body allows. Let go of the neck. Very intuitive hands, going for that tapping, and tapping, down, 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 and we go tapping, same leg, and tapping, upper legs to the middle part, to the smallest part. One more now, easy does it. Please don't force. Come as far down as the body allows. After this one, we're going same direction, except now brushing and brushing and brushing and letting go and smooth it down and release. Couple more now. Just do your best as far down as the body allows. One more, brushing. After this one, bending of the front knee. Hands now here, or hands out to the side, or have a little support near you. Ready? 3 counts to come up. 1 and 2. Push into that standing leg. This is your first balance. And we return. Center again. Let's step now on your mirror image. Right foot behind, left foot in the front. Both hands to the hip joint there. Use your hand to induce a bit of a shaking motion. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Pulsatory motion. Shake, 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 shake. Release, 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 release. Bend that front knee ever so slightly. Your clockwise loop, clockwise loop, clockwise loop, clockwise loop, clockwise loop. And then anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation. Motion is lotion. How about 1 on each side? Both hips are equally horizontal to each other. Bend your knees slightly. Again, clockwise circle. Lubrication of your hip joint is very important, not just for your hip mobility, but also nourishing the movement, the gentle stretch down in your lumbar sacral region. Right? Now, anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation. After this one hand in the front, 1 hand in the back. I'll turn to the side so you can see me. Just easy does it. Your hands and your arm should feel quite light. In that very light-hearted way, a little gyratory motion. We start to open up the lungs, stretching your intercostal muscles. If this is okay, pay attention to the hand behind you. That means turn and look back. Look for the fingers behind you. Look for the hand behind you. And swinging, spinal twist. After this one, stabilize, facing forward again. Both hands will come to the front hip. Bend that front knee ever so slightly. We're going for and tap, 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 down, 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 down. And we go tapping. Hello to your toes. And tapping. Going down. Tending, waking up. All these tiny little blood vessels underneath your skin. Tapping, tapping, down, 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 down. And tapping. Going down, tapping. And going, tapping. Couple more together. Just as far down as the body allows. Last one. Tap, 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 tap. Same direction from the upper leg. Bend that knee slightly so you don't overextend yourself. Down the river we go. Brushing and brushing. We're going brushing and brushing. Couple more together. Brushing and brushing and brushing and letting go. After this one, however that feels better for your balance navigation, we go 3 counts to go up. Push into the front leg. Inhale, inhale. This is your inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Back to your horizontal feet. Hello to your toes for a moment. Open up the 4 corners of your feet. And we're going now a little bit of pulsatory motion. Shake, 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 shake. Squeezing of the legs from the ankle to the knee, to the thighs, to the quads. Here we go. Squeezing, squeezing. Can we try lifting the heels of your feet as high as your body allows? And here's your exhalation. Return, return, return. 2 more like this. Hands on a little support if you need it. Otherwise, free up your hands. Both hands will help you to navigate this balance engagement and exhalation. Before too long, you'll find your legs becoming a little bit stronger day by day, step by step. Here we have it. Exhalation, returning. Similar to this, I'm your mirror, right foot off the floor. Just give it a try. And if you find that you need a little balance support, please be okay with that. Okay, left foot comes off the floor. This is your inhale. Of course, this going down is your exhalation. Try one more on each side. Inhale, 1, 2, coming up into your 3. Exhale, down 1, 2, slower the better. So that you give that standing leg a chance to practice its balance awareness. Here's your exhalation returning. So if that was okay, let's take our balance onto a row. Few steps back so you got space before you to work with this one. Exactly the same thing as you've been working on. Here's your inhale. Before you now, stepping forward. Yes, inhale, 1, 2, coming to your 3. Before you exhale, 1, exhale, 2, down to your 3. Again, right foot, 1, 2, and 3. Going down, stepping forward, 1 and 2, down to 3. Left leg, 1. It's okay to wiggle wobble. That's how you gain your balance awareness. And it's totally natural to experience that. One more on each side. Right foot first. This is your inhale. Before you, exhalation, down, down, down. Okay, left leg, up, buddy, up. This time, step that left foot behind you. Let's experience next day of your challenge. Backward walking. Right leg, 1, 2, coming into your 3. Behind you, 1 and 2, descend down to 3. Okay, left leg, beginning, middle, ending of your breath. Behind you, 1 and 2, down, land on 3. Okay, right foot again. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Horizontal feet as you land now. Down, 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 down. Go ahead and give your toes and your foot a little shake, 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 shake. Yes, and let's take your feet just a little bit wider than the width of your shoulder. Ready? Both hands are long. The longer you can elongate your fingers, the more stretch you have for your whole arm. Wiggle your toes a bit so you get those four corners of your feet nicely open, like the tent, the bottom of the tent. Deep breath. Your mirror, we go to your right side first. This is your exhalation. Yes, inhale, like the rainbow bridge. Now we go left side, turn the top palm down. Yes, and inhale, returning. Okay, a couple more on each side. This is your exhalation. I'm gonna keep you here, bend this elbow forward a little bit. And almost like you're churning. Fingers in the wrist, elbow in the shoulder blades. Churning out to your right side, stretching as you reach. Lengthen and feel your intercostal muscles becoming well elongated at the same time. Meanwhile, feel the grounding sensation in the four corners of your feet, please. Toes are elongated, so are your fingers. One more here. Inhale, same arm, left arm going skyward. Give me now a little wiggle, wiggle. Can we elongate the lateral side of the torso just a little better? Okay, turn this top palm out to the side. Okay, reaching now, your first reverse circle, behind you, working with the space behind you. Okay, let's go horizontal hands again. Out bend, down to your left side. Not so far, reach this elbow in front of you. And let's go for this churning thing. You churn and you reach a little bit like the willow tree. If you can, ground into the feet. Better if you can feel the four corners of your feet. Out to the left and feel how this influences your intercostal muscles, the side of your rib cage. Some of you feel the back of your rib cage that's been taken by this spiralic motion, and that will be a really nice thing. Okay, be very intuitive about it. One more. This is your exhale. Inhale, we go upstairs. Stay here for a moment. Use that wiggle thing to give a little extra elongation. Turn the top hand out. Reaching now, just do your best. If this is too much, just bend your elbows. Let your elbow help you. That's it. Here we have both hands coming forward into the space, in front of you. Turn your hands out. Feel for both hands reaching into the space behind you. Again, if this is too much, just use your elbows to help you. That's all. Okay, horizontal again. This is your inhale. Out to your right. Exhalation. Now stay here. I'm just gonna hold you here. Focusing on the breath. Just find one particular spot that you feel most stretched. And see if you can deliver breath. Some of you is here. You feel most stretched. Some of you is here. Some of you is here. See if you can put your mind onto that particular region where you feel like the body is needing the most attention. Okay, on your way up, your upper hand is doing the striving. Turn the hand out. You know this one. Behind you. Tailbone forward. See if you can let the shoulder go back into the space behind you. Just a little further. Same arm, left hand in the front. Turn the hand out. All right, I'll turn to the side so you can see me, because see if you can take the shoulders back a little bit. That means your legs are going to work a little stronger. And in the intercostal muscle in the front, the collarbone region is going to be a little more open. Try one more on that left hand. Okay, this is your inhale. Some of you maybe look for your hand. That means your neck, cervical spine is going to get that stretch, as well as your shoulder and your collarbones. Okay, horizontal again. Deep breath. Now we take it down to the left side. This is your third set, so I'm going to hold you here. Okay, attention to the feet, four corners of your both feet. Second, attention to your breath. Remember, just find that one particular spot where the body feels the most stretch. Some of you maybe keep working with this pulsatory extension. Maybe the body likes a little bit of this motion navigation, right? So come to that place where you feel it's most comfortable for your body to find that right spot, either breathe into it or create a little pulsatory motion for the body to reopen again. Okay, take one more deep breath for me. Same arm, right arm above you, turn that right hand out. First one, testing, testing, testing. Go for the space behind you. Right, I'll turn to the side so you can see me. Two more like this. Right arm going up, push into the feet. Maybe lean your shoulder back a little bit. Striving, striving, striving into the space behind you. Next one, if it's okay for the neck, let's look at that hand. So the muscles around your eyes gets a little stretch. Your neck also gets a little stretch. Try one more for me. This is your inhale. Reaching now behind you. Open, 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 and exhalation. Hang on, can you see when you have this kind of movement, it gives you a little more uprightness rather than this posture, right? So when you think about silly me sometime, you just do your reverse motion. Simply look for and reach for the space behind you. Just throughout the day, when you think of it, work with this motion. So slowly, slowly, you gain a little more height, you gain a little more uprightness, right, in your posture. Okay, let's gather our feet back again. You had this one before where you squeeze your legs nice and strong, right? Let's do that one more time. Horizontal frame of your hands. This is your inhale, heels of your feet off the floor. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Can you squeeze your leg really strongly on your way down? A nice way to practice this one is use the wall to help you. Okay? But let's try one more together. Squeeze, you gotta firm 2 legs into one. I'm gonna keep you here for just one more moment, but you gotta squeeze on your way down. Okay, remember you did this one before. Some of us, we continue with this set. Some of you, however, you start to mark a circle. Yes, here's your exhale. Right? If you need a little support, look, just do half circle. Okay, shall we try now? Left foot, inhale, inhale, inhale. Returning, exhale, exhale, exhale. One more on each side. Right foot, beginning, middle, ending of your breath. Midline, beginning, middle, ending of your breath. Okay, left foot, inhale, 1, 2, there is your 3. Coming down, exhale, 1, 2, there's your 3. Okay, let's take this balance onto a road. That means few steps back, so you have space in front of you. Testing, how is our balance doing in reality? Here's your inhale, right foot first. Into the space before you on your way down. Ready? Left foot. This is your inhale. Inhale is a sun breath. You mark that light. Exhalation, dictation of that midline. Again, right foot, beginning, middle. Work with your breath. Slow it down so your standing leg gets plenty opportunity to practice and training that standing leg to become stronger and stronger for you before you exhale. Right foot again, 1, going up 2, coming into your 3, before you 1, 2, we do land on 3. Okay, left foot off the floor, inhale. Ready for your next stage of challenge? Because we're gonna go behind you now. Work with the space that you cannot see. Backward step. Okay, right foot now. 1 and 2 and 3. Visualize this midline. The more you put your mind to it, the easier your body will follow. Visualize the circle that you're marking with your mind. Visualize this steady midline with your mind. Okay, one more on each side. Right foot off the floor. Visualize this circle of light. Visualize the center midline. Beautiful mid-thread. One more. Right, left foot off the floor. Now we land horizontal feet now. Both feet will land back together. Okay, remember this pulsatory motion? Again, pulsation, 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 pulsation. Bzzz, like you're charging up from the bottom of your feet. Okay, after this one, hands to your 2 pockets. Bend your knees ever so slightly. I'm your mirror. Right foot before you. Toes. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, from the middle of the body, make that circle out to the right. Bend your standing leg like you're drawing a circle. From the center outward. From the center outward. From the center outward. Feet together, bend knees slightly. Try now, left foot. Tap, tap, tap. From the center outward. Drawing that circle, like you're drawing that circle with your toesies. Yes, there it is. Back to the center. Right foot in the front again. Tap, tap, tap. Now, some of us, we continue with the drawing of the circle. Some of you start to draw with your knee instead. Use a support if you need to. That is your external rotation, external rotation. Because your right hand is right by the hip joint, see if we can feel this motion that your hip is marking. Yes, go one more for me. Exhalation back. Okay, give a little shake, shake, shake. If you're not used to it, it can feel a little tension, especially you took the foot off the floor. Okay, second side, left toes, tap, tap, tap. Option 1, tracing the toes in a circular fashion. Option 2, toes off the floor, like you're tracing a loop, like you're drawing with your knee rather. Like you're drawing with your knee. Like you're drawing a circle with your knee. Yes, every time when you work with this, standing leg gets the juice, the back of your hip joint, the hip muscle, your gluteus maximus gets a little juice. And if you're not used to it, it can feel a little strain. You just need to shake it out a little bit. Shake, 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 shake. Okay. Feet together, hands together, or one hand to your support. Give me a little pulsatory motion again. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, right foot again. But this time, we go from the outside. Tap, tap, tap. From the outside, draw that circle towards the middle of your body. You're still tracing that loop. Some of us, we work with this guide. Some of you trace that internal rotation with your knee rather. This is a little more challenging, so just go easy on the body. But if you're just doing this, you're still getting the lubrication. You're still dictating that standing leg to stay engaged. So don't feel like you're doing less. Okay, couple more for me. Internal rotation, internal rotation. Last one, internal rotation. And if you need that release, go ahead and shake, shake, shake. A little compensation. Release, release, release. And close together. Second side, left foot from the outside. Bend the standing leg. Tap, tap, tap. Ready? Internal rotation. From the outside, you draw that circle in. Some of us, we continue with this one. Some of us, we go drawing it with your knee rather. With your knee rather. Remember, visualize the loop that you're tracing with your body. Yes? Eventually, you try to keep the right and the left side of your hips rather even. Initially, it's going to feel a little wobbly, and this is totally normal, and this is totally natural. You just go with it. One day, the standing leg will become a little stronger. Just step at a time, one circle at a time. Okay, do one more for me, please. Go one more for me. Very nice. Let's shake out. Notice if you can shake out your toesies, your foot really well. Your whole leg gets the compensation. See if you can shake out those foot really well. Very nice. Okay, let's go your next challenge. Opposite limbs. Ready? Let's try. Remember before you did this one? Opposite limbs meaning left arm, right knee. Exhalation. Let's try. It gives you a little extra homework for your brain to navigate. Every time when I ask you to work with your opposite coordination, right and the left side of your brain is going to take a little moment to reconfigure itself. And that is a wonderful thing. Not only it keeps your legs youthful, but it also keeps your brain youthful. So opposite limbs. When you practice, do a little practice at home, you work with the opposite limbs. Do one more for me on each side. Going for 1 and 2 and 3. Coming back 1, midline 2, land on 3. Okay, inhale 1, 2, 3. Then 1, seal the midline, 2, and then 3. Very good. Shake it out if you need to. Okay, ankle step together. Hello to your toes. Hands here or hands here. Position, position. Like you're refreshing the page. Release, release, position, position, and charging, charging, charging. Okay, hands here, option 1, or hands to support. Your mirror, right foot away from the body. Exhale. When the standing leg becomes a little stronger, your opposite foot will just come up. Yeah? So don't worry about the height. If this is too much, just bring your toesies down. Mark it with your toesies, that's all. 2 more like this. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Feet will be hip distance apart. Bend your knees slightly. Hang on. A little reminder, tailbone should go all the way down. Vertical intention. Not here or not here. Vertically down. Let's lubricate your hip with your clockwise lubrication. Clockwise lubrication, clockwise, and anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Put these 2 frames coordinating to each other. So you're not really doing this. It's a mindful navigation. Stay true to the alignment of your anatomy. Okay, lubrication of the hip is very helpful after these demanding type of balance. Okay, join your feet together again. And we try. Hands here or hands to your support. Left foot diagonally away, coming down. Ready? When the standing leg becomes stronger, this foot will come off the floor a little higher. Please don't force, just come to that natural place where you can breathe and you can feel your midline. Exhale. Couple more together. This is your inhale. This is your exhale. This is your inhale. This is your exhale. Okay. After, notice before or after, I always give you a little lubrication for your hip joint. Otherwise, all these balancing makes your hip really, really tight. And that's not a good thing. Let's go to your figure 8 navigation now. 1 breath, 1 gyration. 2 loops. Join to 1, you have a figure 8. Just in that light-hearted way, rejuvenation of your hip joint. Put your hand right beneath your belt line, your SI joint. See if you can feel how this figure 8 motion starts to stretch in a very gentle way and mobilize and lubricate your SI joint, which contributes to the health of your lower back, by the way. So your figure 8 motion, please don't forget about it. Some of us, you continue, but if you know how to go reverse 8, reverse the direction of your figure 8, you do the reverse. One breath, one motion. For a while, you're just going to feel intuitive navigation. But later, have a look. If I slow this down, notice the gyration comes when my mind is focused on this alignment. When this hip is right above this knee and the ankle, that's when I twist. Yeah? That's when I twist. So basically, I'm shifting weight and I twist. And I shift weight and I twist. So not only your hip gets the lubrication, the moisturizing of the hip, but all the inner cavity of your knee as well as your ankle, your tendons and your muscle tissue, they also get the benefit when you can stack the whole side one on top of the other. So definitely we're not doing this. There is something rather orderly about your figure 8 lubrication. Okay, so let us return back to neutral, dancing fingers. This is rather important when you reach up into the sky above you. Like you're going for the stars. If this is comfortable, one heel off the floor, another heel off the floor. Some of you, one foot off the floor, another foot off the floor. Look, if you can peel your foot off the floor for that balance, can you push your foot out? Yes, can you give a little strength in the footwork as well? Alright, so please don't forget about reaching for the stars. If you can, look up so that your neck and the muscles around your eyes gets a little stretch just as well. Okay, don't forget reaching for the stars, even if they're so far away. Don't let it stop you from trying. Can I just give you a little visual? This is nice to do when you're upright. It's very nice to do even when you're on your seat. Plus, it's even nice to do when you find yourself lying on your back, right? So when you get up in the morning or before you go to sleep or for your nap, do your reaching for the star with your hands and your feet. So everything along the lateral side of your body, your extremity, arms and your legs, gets used to feeling well extended, right? Okay, lastly, we step our feet together. Let's close our practice with 3 circles together, right? Feet on off the floor. Some of you lift your heels off the floor and marking of the midline, we return. 2 more like this. Here we have beauties on my right, on my left. Beauties above me. Beauty lives before me, behind me, within, as well as beneath me. One more time with your mind. Inhale, remember you're visualizing the circular sun. And with your mind, you take that sunlight via the midline back into the inner seam of your frame. Okay, everybody, thank you for sharing your practice today. If you don't have any questions, we'll see each other next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.